Okay, so get this. We're diving into a project called TEDge.
Detch.
Yeah, I know, right? It's media chat room translated, but stick with me on this one.
Okay, media chat room sounds interesting.
Right. And it's all about media literacy, but with a twist.
Media literacy, I'm all ears.
So imagine this. They're using like really eye-catching visuals, even throwing in some interactive games to teach people how to be more media savvy.
Whoa, hold on. Games. For media literacy, that's a new one.
Right, tell me about it. That's what caught my eye too. It's not your typical lecture, you know?
Not at all. So how are they actually teaching it? What's the approach?
So they've got this whole thing about character design. And these aren't your average characters, by the way. Think graphic novel, but for media literacy.
Okay, now you've really got me intrigued. Give me an example.
All right, picture this. They have the water army person.
Water army person?
Yeah, and get this. They represent them as an octopus.
An octopus? That's
Yeah.
surprisingly fitting.
Right. You see the connection there. The octopus with all its arms. Kind of like those online campaigns trying to manipulate your opinion from all sides.
Oh, wow, yeah. I see it now. It's like they're using these everyday images to represent these abstract concepts about media literacy.
Exactly. And they don't stop there. Another one that caught my eye was the reporter person. Half dog, half camera.
Half dog, half camera. That's quite the visual.
Right. So you've got the dog part always sniffing out the truth.
Yeah.
Right? And the camera part capturing it objectively, just like a good journalist should.
That's clever. It's like they're making you think about the different roles everyone plays in this media landscape.
Right. It's not just about the information itself. It's about the creators, the consumers, everyone involved.
It sounds like they're going all out with this visual approach. Are they doing anything else besides these characters?
Oh, totally. They're thinking beyond just like pamphlets and lectures, you know. They've got t-shirts, board games, even a Gmail address to contact them.
Whoa, a Gmail address. That's pretty direct. It seems like they really want to make this accessible.
They do. It's great. But beyond the cool designs and everything, it makes you wonder, does this kind of approach actually work? Can it really help people become more media literate?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? I mean, it's certainly a fresh take on it, but at the end of the day, it's all about equipping people with the tools to think critically about the information they come across.
Exactly. And with so much information constantly bombarding us, it's easy to feel like, well, like their audience person. Design a fish just swimming in a sea of information.
Swimming and sometimes drowning, right?
Sadly, yes. And this project, I think it's trying to throw people a life preserver, you know? Helping them navigate those waters safely.
That's a great way to put it. It's like they're saying, hey, we know it's overwhelming out there, but here are some tools to help you make sense of it all.
Exactly. And by using visuals and games, maybe they can reach an audience that wouldn't normally engage with media literacy.
It's definitely a different approach, that's for sure. It'll be interesting to see if it takes off.
It will. And, you know, it's easy to get caught up in all the creative stuff, the characters, the games. But at its core, this project has a really important message. We can't just passively consume information. We need to engage with it critically.
Couldn't agree more. It's not just about spotting fake news, it's about understanding the forces behind the information we see every day.
Exactly. So for anyone listening, think about this. How can we make media literacy more engaging, more relevant to our lives? Because that's the question this project is trying to answer.
And maybe, just maybe, they're onto something here. A little playfulness can go a long way, especially with a topic as important as this one.
Absolutely. All right, well, that's a wrap for today's deep dive. Until next time.